Well, it's Monday, the first work day of the week, and today is the last week of the month of November 2019. Thank you very much for joining us this morning on the platform. This is the pinnacle of all discussions, and of course, it is the first edition of the program for the week. Today being Monday, the first work day of the week, 25th of November 2019. My name is Michael Oni. Now, this morning, we're taking a look at transport as it concerns Abia State. Just last week, the government proscribed the Amalgamated Tricycle Association (ASATUA) following alleged negative reports associated with tricycle operations in the state. That announcement was made by the Honorable Commissioner for Transport, and the Honorable Commissioner named two approved unions to replace ASATUA. There will be two associations, namely Abia Tricycle Riders Integrated Welfare Association (ATRIWA) and the Tricycle Owners Association of Nigeria (TUAN). Now, and there will be change of colors of tricycles, so very soon you may be seeing changes in the color of the tricycles on the street of Aba and also Umuahia, the two major cities here in Abia State. From the regular yellow and the green you see, you will be seeing colors like white and green, and also white, green, and brown colors. So many controversies surrounding this, and of course reactions, counter reactions. We've heard we want to hear from the government this morning, and of course we're hosting the Honorable Commissioner for Transport. He's a barrister Ekele Onwohamo. I hope I'm correct with that name. He is a guest this morning on the program, Honorable Commissioner for Transport in Abia State. Good morning to you, Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's your first time in the studios of Flow 94.9 FM.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right, let's begin on this situation on ground. Now, let's get the background of the matter that led to the proscription of, I will say, for the past couple of years now, the most recognized Tricycle Association in Abia State.
Yes, before I came on board, the tricycle operations in Abia State have a checkered history of problems. There were initially up to 14 different tricycle unions. The government, in its wisdom, decided to pool all these tricycles into one.
Okay.
And that emerged the ASATUA, Amalgamated Tricycle Owner Association of Association.
Okay, ASATUA.
Abia State Tricycle Owners Association.
Okay.
Yes, but as at today, because of problems, because of non-competitiveness, because of impunity, because of disobedience of government-led down policy, government in its wisdom decided to unbundle the Tricycle Association, to give other people a chance to operate and to bring in competition in the market for tricycle operators.
Okay, you mentioned because of problems, because of impunity and some challenges. I want you to break it down, Honorable Commissioner, because we want to get to the root of this matter. What gave the rise to this new directive, proscription of the Amalgamated Tricycle Association?
Yes, you will recall and observe in Umuahia,
Yes.
they have a uniform color operating in Umuahia. If you travel a distance to Aba, the mega city of Abia State, there is no color of that similar to that of
Umuahia. Okay.
My information, my investigation, my interaction with the stakeholders, including the so-called chairman of the defunct ASATUA,
Yes.
proved that somebody decided, refused with impunity, that happening in Umuahia will not happen at Aba.
What is this thing happening in Umuahia that is
that the color, uniform color, given to cycle operators in Umuahia,
yes,
which beautifies the city, will not happen at Aba.
What is the reason behind this?
I wondered. I wondered. I asked, and I couldn't get any reason whatsoever.
Okay.
As apart from impunity and arrogance.
So I understand that the government, at a time before you became the Honorable Commissioner for Transport, had this meeting with the tricycle operators to put their house in order under that same prescribed the Amalgamated Tricycle Association to register, and a certain amount of money was paid, and they were registered. There were numbers. If you go at numbers on those tricycle, especially the ones in Umuahia, is it the same thing that should have been replicated in Aba?
Exactly, it should have been the same thing. What we see, or what we saw, and were seeing, is that the tricycle operators in Aba are not happy the way they are being surcharged, and the most importantly is that government
Yes.
is losing a lot of revenue.
Okay.
Government is losing a lot of revenue. Government wants to know from onset that so number of Keke is operating at Aba. Government wants to know at a glance so many Keke are operating at Umuahia.
To curb criminality.
Curb the criminality.
Okay. Government
wants to know who are operating Kekes in Aba and Umuahia.
Okay.
Who are they? What are their identity? How can they be traced? Because of if there is any issue of criminality, if there is any issue of kidnapping, if there is any issue of molestation of good citizens of Abia, we'll be able to identify, to know, to apprehend, and to put such a person into justice. That is government responsibility, to protect the people. Even those patronizing Keke, they must be safe. They must be protected. They must get to their destination without molestation. The only way to do that is to regulate. The only way to do that is to monitor. The only way to do that is to know who is operating where this location, where does it go, who owns the Keke, who bought it, who is the driver or the rider, so that we'll be able to identify how to curb crime in that sense. Apart from curbing crime, we'll be able to know what revenue can government get from this window of Keke operation.
So it's about having a database. It was achieved in Umuahia, and was not achieved in Aba. The one achieved in Umuahia, is it under the same association, Amalgamated Tricycle Association?
Yes, my information for my findings.
Okay.
The one at Umuahia started to a point because Aba people were not doing that. They stopped. We are in the same Abia State.
Okay.
The law of Abia State covers every person and every association in Abia State. So one section cannot be obeying the law, and another section will be saying or refusing the law. That will lead to anarchy, and the government will not tolerate that. The uniform law is applicable to everywhere, every person, as far as you are within the entity called Abia State. And this is what we are trying to nip in the bud, that everybody obeys the law of the land. That is good for the people. We are living in a democracy, and we know that we owe the people. The government knows that the government owes the people for protection. Government owes the people the right to live. Government owes the people the right to do their businesses.
Okay.
Government owes the people to bring a safe landing platform for everybody to operate safely, provided you obey the laws of the land.
Okay. Now, what we have on ground now, we have two associations, tricycle associations in Abia State. I don't know how much consultations were done before this new measure was put in place.
Yes.
Prescription of the Amalgamated Tricycle Association.
Wide consultation was done, and the tricycle operators have embraced it. That law has come to stay. We did wide consultation. We engaged the tricycle operators. We saw what was good, and that one thing behind this thing is that a lot of protest is on the ground. That only one person or only one group have been managing this, making it not to be competitive.
Okay.
Business entity is supposed to be competitive. You bring in innovations, this one brings their own innovation, and provided it is held within the polity, it is acceptable. You give everybody a chance to do his business or her business. So it was in that light we said, okay, instead of so many and the multiplicity of litigations in court, and the waste of time and the waste of energy and money, the government considered it necessary to give some other groups opportunity to operate under the same umbrella of motorcycle operators.
Other groups given opportunity to operate now, leading to the proscription of Amalgamated Tricycle Association,
yes,
which I think is the most used association by the tricycle operators in Abia State, especially in Umuahia.
Yes.
Now, this measure put in place now, barrister, it will lead to change of color. A couple of months ago, colors were changed, numbers were given, just put security measures in place due to the alleged the negative reports associated with tricycle operation. Yes,
the already color in existence,
yes,
will not be changed.
Okay.
What will be changed is the other two groups that will change their colors. The other two groups will change their colors.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that okay, for those that have their database with the government already,
yes,
they will not.
There will be another name to come on board very soon.
Okay.
To make the tricycle operations, operation 3 operation.
Okay.
There will be 3. The government will do consultation with the relevant stakeholders, and the tricycle will come up with a third name to be approved, and a particular color will also be given to them. Meanwhile, the prescription stands. There is nothing like Asatua again in Abia State, or any similar name whatsoever
in Abia State.
In Abia State.
But the color, the Asatua color stands.
That it is not Asatua color. That is Abia State color.
Okay.
That is not Asatua color. That is Abia State color.
Okay.
Abia State color will be in existence. We will have other colors, or we may decide to have only one color called Abia State color. What the other every group will do is to write behind them, put the emblem of the association and the name of the association, and every other thing that will identify that association. We may decide to have only one color. The government may decide to have more than one color, but they will have the similar base of Abia color.
Okay, 14-day ultimatum was given, which started, I think, last week Friday.
Yes, it will end this very Friday.
Okay, which means if you do not have the appropriate color on your keke, you should go. What are they to do? The operators now.
Yes, those who want to operate under the platform of Atrewa should go and print and register under Atrewa.
Okay.
Those who want to register under Tuan
should register under Tuan.
Should register under Tuan and have their color. Tuan has their own color already given. Atrewa has their own color.
So Atrewa will have, according to the statement from your office, Honorable Commissioner, Atrewa will have white and green.
Yes, white and
Tuan
green.
will have a white, green, and brown colors.
Good.
So, but those with Abia State color, I'm still very concerned. After maybe they were once under Asatua, the proscribed group.
The third group that will come will retain that color.
Okay, so there will be a third group that will retain that color.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's open the phone lines. I have several questions here for you this morning, Honorable Commissioner. And if you've just joined the program, it is the platform Monday edition. Now we're taking a look at the operation of Keke in Abia State. The government released a statement last week to checkmate the activities of a Keke operation in Abia State, especially as the government proscribed the Amalgamated Tricycle Association and, of course, approved 2 unions to replace Asatua. Now, the two unions are Aba Tricycle Riders Integrated Welfare Association and also the Tricycle Owners Association of Nigeria. And this announcement is following there will be a change in colors of the tricycles in the states. And of course, you've heard the Honorable Commissioner speak this morning. I'm open the phone lines for you to participate. If you want to be part of this conversation, it's 0808 182 6949 or 0811 605 2949. Also drop messages on 0906 510 8289. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mike.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you, Mike. My name is Wakwechirewe. Good morning, Honorable Commissioner for Work.
For transport.
Yes.
For transport, sorry.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome, sir. Yes, you've been able to throw more light about this amalgamated tricycle operators in the state. It is very, very important for them to be under one.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead, please.
So that we all can be able to identify it, because a very whole lot of them are really using this tricycle to commit a very whole lot of crime that are not on record and all that. I pray that God will give you the grace for you to take care of this, because it's not really an easy thing to handle such a ministry, owing to the fact that the key operators are very, very difficult to handle. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Michael.
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, it's Alvan. I'm calling you from Bende. Good morning, Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning, my dear.
Yeah, I don't have much to say than to commend the state government and your office, Honorable Commissioner, for your efforts to see that transport sector is, harmonized and sanitized. I want to appeal to our Keke brothers. Yes, their services are very, very essential, because there are areas they will enter where ordinary vehicle may not enter.
Yes.
But there is need, for that sector to be sanitized, because I've heard a whole lot of stories. So I'm happy with what the government is doing to ensure that we have a Keke union which equally enable them to ensure that there is nobody will use or pretend to be a member of and started doing another thing, especially this time where we are entering a festive season. So Keke people should cooperate with the government. It is to their own best interest. That is why the government is doing this. So let them not see as another burden. I think with what the government is doing now, we have a certain solution, regarding to crisis managing from that Keke people. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you, Alvan. Keep your calls coming at 0808 182 6949 0811 605 2949. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning.
I'm from Bend.
You're welcome. What's your name again?
My name is Chidi from Bend.
Okay, you're welcome, Chidi.
Let me say this. What Abia said is trying to frustrate people more and more. Because let me be sincere, these Keke people, they paid a lot of money to paint that Keke. But now, Abia said want to bring in two colors in the same Abia state.
Excuse me. For your information.
Honorable, just a moment, Honorable Commissioner. Let him finish so you respond to him. Thank you very much, sir.
Go to your. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. State your opinion.
Go to York, go to Asapa. All they have is one color. Go to even in local government, other places, they have one color. But the difference is they have different names.
Okay.
Bringing white and green, yellow and black, and as I said, you will make us really dirty. Let me just tell you the truth. Bring one color, as I said.
All right.
Whatever. Let them be different. Let them be differentiated by their sticker and registration, not color.
Okay.
Please. I'm not frustrating Abia. Please.
All right. Thank you, Chidi. Honorable Commissioner, you want to respond to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, government policy, particularly this one, is not to frustrate anybody. I want to make that correction rightly. Like we are I mean, you have said your own, and I'm going to have meeting with them on Tuesday and even today.
Okay.
These are opinions of the people. We can put it into consideration. But government policy was in the right direction, in the sense that we are trying to reform the sector, and that is why I'm here. If we give a decision and we find out that the people are bringing a superior argument, we can go back to the drawing table. It's not too late to make changes. Do you understand? So I don't want anybody to make a statement that is inciting that the government is trying to frustrate anyone. No, that is not the position, and it is wrong for somebody to assume as such.
Okay, thank you. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning, Michael Looney.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Lawman the Prophet on the line.
You're welcome, Lawman the Prophet.
Yeah, Honorable Commissioner, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, in fact, we are happy that Abia State Government,
Thank you,
through the Ministry of Transport, has decided to look into this trade cycle of a thing. Because
yes,
if you see what is up, what they are doing with it, they are using it for kidnapping. They are using it for diverse kind of crime. So if at the end of the day, this policy is for them to make sure that they are under one umbrella, so that we will know who is who.
yes,
So at the end of the day, if there is any crime being committed, we will know the particular person that the particular cycle that committed, and let their number be boldly written, so that we will know those people that are using Keke to destroy the real people that are doing genuine business. But one thing I really want to say is that we should make sure that the color is uniform, both in Aba, because somebody can use the one in Aba and come to Umaya and do something, or the one in Umaya and go to Aba and do something. So what I'm just saying is that it's a good development. Let everybody obey the rules of the land and make sure that they do the needful. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Let's entertain more calls. Hello, good morning to you. We lost that. Okay, it's 0808-182-6949, 0811-605-2949. Also drop messages for me on 0906-510-8289. Hello, good morning to you. Hello. Hello, welcome. You're live on radio. Good morning. All right, we have to move on. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Commissioner, good morning.
good morning, sir.
I am Joseph Ejindo. I am calling from Alai, Amanka precisely. Honestly, I am indebted a lot of times to Abia State Government, specifically the Commissioner, as he come out with a measure to address some unnecessary discrepancies associated with the Keke operators in Abia State, as some of them some unpatriotic elements have joined in using the Keke issue to rob people and to do all sorts of crimes in the state. The area that I want to look into is this. Since the announcement of to repaint the Keke in Abia State, there are a lot of criticism that the government want to extort money from the correct Keke operators, owing by experience that they had when the government directed them to paint the Keke to dark green before. So I am begging the Honorable Commissioner, hence that he has started with a good measure, for him to consider the area of changing the paint of Keke. If at all they will find any other area, for instance, let them make sure that they have a bold number written in their Keke, and all the Keke operators are strictly registered with their names and the number, to enable the security operatives checkmate the criminals among them. So, as the state government, I thank you very much for this measure, specifically in this festive period. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner. You want to respond to that?
I want to respond. The issue of paint of painting will be discretionary in the sense those already painted. It is only when they want to join another group that they will be bound to repaint to the color of Tuan or Atrewa.
Okay.
It is only, but if you remain and be patient, a new one will be formed this week, and that color will be the present color. Those who retain green and brown in normal hair, if they don't want to join, it is only when they want to join other groups, which is voluntary, that they will be now bound to change to those colors. But if they want to remain where they are with the green bound, the next Keke union that will be formed this week will carry the old color. So there is nothing like surcharging them.
Honorable Commissioner, now there are two recognized by the government, and you mentioned that one will be approved this week.
Yes.
Well, that means we will be having three unions.
Yes, we will be having.
I don't know. What about the security implication of having multiple unions? That's another thing I think we should consider here.
Yes.
Yes.
What we intend to do is, one, to enumerate Kekes operators in Nigeria.
Okay.
At a glance, the government will be able to know how many Keke do we have, how many increase do we get every day. That is a database. There will be a database for all that. We will know from that process who owns what, who is the rider, which line do you operate, where are you supposed? Are you at Aba? Are you at Omaha? All those information will be captured in the database. Now, after that, the color, the importance of that color is that, assuming without considering, like we say in law, that you, the Keke, somebody with your number says this Keke man was involved in either an accident or in a kidnapping or snatching of a
criminal activity.
The first thing that will catch the eye is the color.
Okay.
Is the color of that Keke. That's what the person will report to the police, the color. With that color, the next thing is the number.
To streamline.
To streamline. Now, you wouldn't go to certain all Keke if you get the color. If the moment the color is mentioned, the police will be concentrating on a particular color and the area. If you are caught with that Keke, your name will be captured. Your name will appear in the screen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Your name will appear. With that name, they will plug it into the data and your name will be captured.
This capturing that will take place, because you mentioned now that there will be capturing.
Yes.
This capturing that will take place, is it for the owners or for the riders?
Both for the owners and for the riders.
Okay.
If you are a rider owner, it will reflect. If another person is the owner, we will know. Where are you from?
But in a situation we have a transfer of a rider from a rider to another rider,
it will be identified. The machine will identify it. That transfer of rider will be queued into. It's just like ordinary taxi operators and the buses.
Okay.
It's the same system, only that we want to introduce this one within the Keke.
Okay.
Yes.
Honorable Commissioner, there was a time there was an electronic registration of the operators in Abia State, which was also done under your ministry before you became the Honorable Commissioner. How far with this electronic registration, and who runs the database?
Good. Government is a continuum.
Okay.
We are starting from where others stopped. It's going to, the database we want it to be optimal. We want it to be updated. The BIR, in consultation and in synergy with the Transport Ministry.
As the Board of Internal Revenue.
With the Transport Ministry. We are doing the capturing and we are also doing the enumeration. So it is a synergy between the Transport Ministry and the BIR and the Finance Ministry.
Okay, let's head back to the phone lines and take more calls this morning, more reactions. 0808 182 6949 0811-605-2949. Also drop messages. I'm going to read out the messages very soon. It's 0906-510-8289. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the conversation.
Thank you. Eric Ugonna from Momodo in Oloko.
You're welcome, Eric.
Yeah. First of all, let me say that what they are intending to do, if actually to see the light of day, is a good thing. But I'm a bit taken aback that at this time and age, we are still saddled with problems of Keke and their rider. I was thinking that there is going to be a holistic reform on the entire transport sector, be it big buses, medium buses, taxis, Keke, and Okadas if there is any need. Because it will be foolhardy for a government to embark on a venture that is targeted at just Keke riders. Just because the people have this erroneous notion that all crimes committed in Nigeria and in Abia, particularly, are committed in the name of Keke riders. There is a way we can streamline the transport sector by engaging proactively on a meaningful reform using experts or a model that is observed to be working somewhere in another state or in another country. I don't like this idea of always hitting it hard on Keke every time. You know, like you noted there, it's not long they change colors. It's not long they are changing them. It's not long they are using uniform. It's not long they are beginning to register them. It's not long you'll be targeting them to eliminate them or ban them or do whatever. Why don't you have a holistic approach of the a big reform of the entire transport sector?
Eric, quickly wrap up your thoughts, please. Okay.
No, please.
Okay,
what
quickly,
they are trying to do now, I don't see it seeing the life of day. Where they are talking about registration database, at the end of the day, if you go to the way of finance, there is no server, nothing is registered, and they are just targeting them to make cheap money as far as I'm concerned.
All right, thank you. I know you want to respond to that, yes. Honorable Commissioner.
What is that his name?
Eric.
Eric, please listen very carefully. This government that I am part of, I am just only 1 month plus old. And I have seen all the books from the transport ministry. We will start with one aspect to another aspect. I have invited all the taxi operators in Abia. After the Keke, it will be the taxi.
Okay.
You see, it's going to be a holistic approach to reform. We are trying to reform the transport sector. But you have to start with one, the immediate one that is the police report. Okay. Is hanging on, is Keke for now. And that is why we have captured, we want to use this Keke as a test case. I don't want this issue of people being pessimistic on government policy. We are human beings. If the people do not support the government policy, it will be difficult to implement. But I am pleading with the people to understand that government is trying to protect everybody and not being sectional. We will start from somewhere. You start from 1, you count 2, 3, 4. You cannot take the whole Abia, the whole system at a go. You start with one. We have started with Keke. After Keke, we will move to this other taxi. After taxi, we will go along and make sure that Abia is well protected. The government has tried. You don't know the amount of money the government is engaging, or people, experts, the government has engaged in order to make Abia a safe place. People just stay there, they don't understand. But you need to understand this time around, please, my dear brother. We are not against anybody, and we will do the right thing. And Abia, at the end of the day, Abias will be very comfortable and happy.
It's been perceived in some quarters that it is to witch hunt Keke operators.
That is what I'm trying to say. It is not true.
Keke riders in Abia State.
It is not true. It is not witch hunting. After Keke, when we reform the Keke system, we will move to taxi system.
Okay.
After the taxi system, we go to the buses. You don't carry bus, you carry a taxi, you carry Keke at the same time. You mean that government does not know what it is doing? The government.
So it's a step-by-step approach.
It is a step one after
the other.
Yes.
Okay.
What I'm pleading is that people, for their understanding, like I said, those who have the current color may not change it. You don't need to change it. You don't need to change. It is only when you are not comfortable from where you are that you will move to another one. But when the three Keke unions will be formed, we will give you the colors, and anywhere you have the choice. You are not being under compulsion. You will have the choice to choose where you belong. If you are belonging to any association, you abide by the laws of that association. That is what we are saying.
All right. Let's entertain more questions, more calls rather, on the program. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Michael.
Good morning.
Good morning, my honorable commissioner.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
My name is Onyema Woteke. I'm calling from Omodini Bay, Umodo, Yinaka Autonomous Community.
You're welcome.
Please, my Lord, permit me to ask this question with due respect. Please, is that good for any transport operator, either Keke or buses or Pricey, to obtain day ticket during the public holiday? Please, sir. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat the question again, please?
I said, is that good for any transport operator to obtain daily ticket during the public holiday?
Daily tickets. Well,
yes.
Is the Ministry of Transport also in charge of the daily tickets?
Ask him. We sell tickets through the DIR.
Oh, that's the Board of Internal Revenue.
Yes. But one thing you must understand is that anybody who is a business person has discretion to do his business any day of the week.
So it also includes the public holidays.
Of course, it does. It does.
Okay.
Because the operators
they also
agree.
Operate on public holidays.
Of course, people do operate on public holidays.
Okay. All right, let's entertain more calls on the program. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Honorable Commissioner.
Thank you, sir.
For transport. I'm calling from Omaya.
You're welcome, Hussein Node.
I must appreciate the government for being apt for coming out to analyze this issue. I keep saying, Mr. Commissioner, like the last caller said, I don't know if peradventure, to me, I still believe that you need to, because they said if you are not informed, you'll be deformed. You need to bring the leaders of these groups to studio, to sensitize your people. But most times, many of them doesn't even listen to what is happening or the information given to them. And if you are not properly informed, you'll be deformed. Now they're carrying the rumor that government wants to extort money from them. They'll be saying it all over the world. The governor himself, I know the governor that is the OKG project is not in partner with everything that or multiple transaction or the daily ticket of issue. Because I still believe that he has reduced the daily ticket. We go to other states and inquire. I mean, Akwa state, I don't know how much they said, but they say above Abia state, 400 or 400 naira per daily ticket. So I still need you to bring the leaders of this group and let the state government mandate the minimum of amount of money they will be collecting from these people. Not when they will tell them to change whatever the color. Now their leaders will use it as a matter of extortion from this men, and they will be thinking that it's the government that is extorting money. Just like what happened at Ariana before the government came out and saw them to collect it. Before the government intervened in that issue, they were asking those people to pay some 100,000 naira or 50,000 naira. But government came out and said that it's not so. So you need to bring the leaders of this group and mandate them the need for them to tell their people, not them to use it to export the poor Keke people. And they should know the people, because I know that this is just to let the activities of the Keke people.
All right.
To bring out the good laws among them. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. You want to respond to that, Honorable Commissioner?
You see, this is one thing. If you unbundle the Keke people, you will have a choice to go to one union or the other. There will be competition. That is what we want to do to reduce the cost, the extortion. Because if you allow it in one person's hand, you don't have a choice. You are bound to do whatever he says.
Okay.
And this is what government has, observed. So no. The extortion there, allowing only one person to operate only Keke in Abia, it's not going to happen again. So three of them will be competing with each other. Whichever one you do not like, you move to another person. That is how business is. When
so it's like your mobile network operator.
Of course, you can take Glo, or you take MTN, or you take even this new one that is out. So we are giving them a choice. They will have a choice to move. If you are a Union A, and you are being highly extorted. You move to Union B. If you listen to the audio now, you see there is a kind of advertisement attracting people from one Keke to another. That is the healthy competition we are looking for, so that people will not be dying, or people will not have a choice of where they want to belong and what belong. Government is not interested in extorting anybody, and government has all this time I have been saying, I have not talked about money, how much they will pay, and that is why we will regulate those we have given. If you don't regulate, if you don't give 2 or 2 people opportunity, you will not regulate them.
That brings the question, Honorable Commissioner, before we go straight to the SMS line. Who is in charge of this color, repainting?
Yes, we have contractors because of the uniformity.
Okay.
Yes, we have contractors, and that paint is a special kind of paint, so that the rain will not wash them off.
So it's not handled by the government, Abia State government.
No.
Maybe take it to the Ministry of Transport for it to
but
be
we are
repainted.
supervising whoever that is doing it.
Okay.
We are also supervising the person because of the quality of the paint we want. We don't want every year Keke man will go and repaint his car. That paint will last about 10 good years. It has been tested and proved. 20 years.
Okay.
So it is only one in a lifetime of a Keke. If you paint it that color, it will remain there. If you want to repaint it to make it beautiful, that is at your own discretion. But what we are saying that paint has a sensitive issue behind it.
On the SMS line, Uchechuku Unadozie is asking, which color is the Abia State color?
Abia State color is what is operating in Omahia today.
Okay. All right. Mrs. Ibe from Issaquato is asking, good morning, gentlemen in the studio. Well, Honorable Commissioner is right here. Please, I'm not comfortable with the division in the tricycle operation. I suggest that they should be under one umbrella or one color for the state. Okay?
Yes.
I think that has been addressed.
Yes.
All right. Let's see more messages. Uche is asking, the best policy right now is the addition of more unions.
Good.
For free association. The government should look into the exorbitant price of the color. Right. Good morning, sir, Honorable Commissioner. Have you taken time to look at the complaint that the man at Umudike called tallest usually collect 200 naira every day without receipt?
That is the issue. That is extortion. Government didn't that is what we want to stop. You can say that. No governor or me or government as a whole has not granted any person any authority to collect 200 naira a day from Keke people. Them refuse or bring the person or report the person to the ministry.
Okay.
And we will take it up.
All right. This one is saying the issue of Keke registration is a means of extorting money from the poor operators, as this database issue comes up almost every 2 years. Let the Honorable Commissioner use his good office to make sure that no money is extorted during this new drive. Let the government feel the pain.
I am a new person,
people.
and nobody will. No, I am a new person.
Okay.
And nobody will extort anybody. Just let them follow the law, and that's all.
Let's accommodate 2 more calls before we wrap up things here this morning. Honorable Commissioner, it's been a wonderful conversation we've had this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
My name is Alex, coming from Umaya.
You're welcome, Alex.
Honorable Commissioner, I'm greeting you.
Thank you very much. 2
weeks ago, precisely on Sunday, back of Golden Guinea, a Keke with 963 hit a little boy and ran away. We chased this guy till I don't know if that number that is written in Keke is, you can trace that number.
Do you have the number?
Do you have the number?
The number is 963.
969. Can you repeat it? 963.
963 precisely. Yes.
That's the number behind the Keke.
Yes.
So,
that's because of.
You see this number. You see, let me tell you. This number is
along that place.
Okay.
Listen, this 963. You see, is Amorphous.
It is that big number. That number.
He's saying it is the big number.
That's what I'm saying. Number. It is Amorphous. There is a security number behind this 960. Is it it's not only bringing 960. Is it Aba or is it Omahia?
It's happening in Omahia.
No, that is the issue. That is why we are trying to.
Saying,
that is what we are trying to.
Just a moment now. The Honorable Commissioner is saying the number is not complete.
Yes.
The 963,
Yes.
there should be an extension,
Yes.
maybe pre or post before
So
after the number.
we have a new number now that will indicate whether the person that machine was bought or had operated in Aba or now in Umaya. Where is the originality? That is the issue.
Do you have any other number? Maybe something
is it
else?
MOU something?
Is it
Aba?
MOU or
The
something?
number I can picture that day was that I checked it with my car.
You see?
Okay.
I ran into that Kolokoro before you know the hold up there. I now turn and rush this guy to FMC.
But one thing I have to do, have you reported to the police and given the police this number?
If you go to police, they'll start the other one I have to police, they start my right statement. I told police, look at what happened. I brought the suspect to the police station. And the man said after 2 days I should come back. I said, for what? I got to play suspect. So I just left. I was angry, so then I left.
See?
Okay.
Let me tell you. We Nigerians,
all right. Thank you for your opinion. I will allow the Honorable Commissioner to respond to that now. Honorable
we Nigerians, we need to help the police. You are making a complaint to the police verbally, and the police kindly ask you, put it in writing, make statement. It is only when you make statement on what you saw, how you observed the Keke, that the police will swing to action. He asked you, put it in writing, because you are the one making the complaint. You became annoyed and left. What do you expect the police to do?
Okay, Uchechukwu Nnadozie is sending a message again on the SMS line. Is asking, what are the codes to know whether the Keke is operating in Aba or Umuahia?
Through their number, they will be given a number. That's why we ask for new registrations.
Okay, but what we have now, the one in Umuahia, is there a number that maybe the code before?
Yes, there will be code. Every Keke will be given a code.
Okay.
From the data, from the machine.
All right.
Yes.
Good morning, Michael and Honorable Commissioner. My suggestion is government should handle the issue with a good approach. Government should bring in taxi in our street as it is in other cities, in other states. Patrick from Umuahia.
We are bringing cities. We are bringing taxes. The small bus on the road are taxes. If they are well enumerated and colored, they will be painted taxi, and everybody will know that.
All right, Barrister Ekele Onwahamo, I hope I'm correct with that name, Honorable Commissioner for Transport in Abia State. I want to really appreciate you for your time on the program this morning, and I hope if we call on you, you will come and
any day, anytime. Something we are doing is